What's going on, air signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also guys, if you are unaware of how tarot card readings work on YouTube, they may not resonate with everybody because obviously it's meant to resonate with as many people as they possibly can. With that said, let's go ahead and see what's going on in your love lives. Definitely feeling stuck, feeling like really apathetic towards things, not really interested in a lot of options, a lot of things that are going on in your life. It's just understandable if you guys have the Five of Swords in your underlying energy. You know what you want, you know what you want to go for, you're tired of dealing with the same old, and you about to change some stuff up. Okay, so definitely understand that type of energy there. But there's also that cup that's sitting right behind y'all that you don't see. So even though you guys are tired of the same old stuff, there may be something around you that you just don't notice because there's a lot of focus on it. All right, so let's go and see what's actually happening in your love lives today. Seven of Swords. It's coming out. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, that's very interesting, this reading. Your underlying energy is the Knight of Cups. And I feel like you guys got this sometime this week, actually. Sometime this week, I can't remember. I think it was either Monday or Tuesday. But you guys had the Knight of Cups in your goal, aim, ambition, which is about focusing on what it is that you want. And now you have it as your underlying energy. Why do you have it there? Because of the Ace of Pentacles. So, you guys are definitely going about a different direction, or at least this is about focusing on what it is that your heart's desiring, what your heart wants. The Ace of Pentacles, obviously, that had a lot to do with something that you know, had a lot to do with an offer either that started because you guys are going in a direction that is stable, that's long term. You're trying to anyway, because that the Ace of Pentacles, even though it's, you know, you have this offer of something going in a very long journey in regards to you know commitment and stability and all that. It's a potential still, because anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. So with that being said, with the Knight of Cups, this is about focusing on your dream. This is also dreaming, because Knight of Cups is a dreamer. He focuses on what he wants, but he's in his own mind, kind of, but he's really resonating from where his heart is. So this is about being where your heart is, right? Communicating where your heart's coming from, focusing on what it is that your heart wants, you know. This could also indicate that there's someone around you that's a friend that may want more, that may want to progress in the friendship in the sense of being a lover, perhaps. This could be a lover specifically, but I feel like this is all about the emphasis on the desire of one's heart. Now, in the heart of your reading, you have the Seven of Swords. So there's some definite, something that's either needing to be recognized instead of avoided, some sort of dodging of some sort, and it could be the dodging of some sort of commitment. The Ace of Pentacles did come up, and now you have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is inconsistent, but the thing is, the reason why he's inconsistent is because his emotions change. All right, but guys, could be seeing a Pisces actually, but this doesn't have to be a Pisces. Like I said before, this could be someone that's romantic, that's dreamy, that's, you know, that's just, you know, it's very, you know, that kind of seems they're very inconsistent because they're only going off of how they feel. But you know, that's it. Like they're not trying to be mean or rude or anything. They're actually really sweet. It could also, that could be that you guys are healing as well. You have 3 cups or 4 cups energy and energies coming up in here. So a lot of this has to do with emotions this time around, but somebody's avoiding that. The obstacle, though, has to do with the Ten of Pentacles. I think the person may be avoiding situations because they don't feel very secure. They don't feel very stable. They don't feel like the relationship is really solid or in a committed place yet. You know, because you guys just started with the Ace of Pentacles. It's going to take time to build up to the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like the person may either be dodging a situation because something is not stable, which is why there's a challenge, is to actually address the situation, take a risk, even though and commit to a situation, commit to a person. For some of you guys, it may just be that, yeah, I think it's just that somebody's not really addressing the situation head on. And it's due to, you know, it's just, it may be a bigger risk than one wants to take. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, yeah, with that being said, your past energy is showing the Page of Cups. So there was definitely a cultivation of what one wanted, which could be you. Someone could have offered you something or communicated to you about how they felt. You could have communicated to someone else about how they felt, about how you felt rather. You can't really talk about somebody, or you can't really talk to somebody else about how they feel about you unless this is something in regards to a friend wanting to, you know, wanting more, and you're not in that place. You don't really feel it. You're not interested in all that. But I do feel like there was definitely a heart-to-heart kind of conversation, or there was a definite cultivation of what you wanted. Nothing really big, just something small, kind of. And you may have even fallen in love, puppy love, you know, that small, that innocence kind of love definitely came up there for some of you guys. So I could definitely see that for some of you. But the present now, you got the big deal. You got the real deal kind of love coming up. Okay. That's big, because the Ace of Cups talks about not necessarily a new journey, but a new love. But it's also it's just big. It's hard to explain. Now it is, because, you know, the words escaped me. But when you go from the Page of Cups, when it's something small and nothing really, you know, huge, it's just something small that you may want, and then you turn around and then you want this, and then you get this Ace of Cups, this really big new beginning and love. You know, you're opening up to, you know, this is, ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. You're opening up to, you know, other people's love. You're opening up to your, you open up to your own. You're also healing. You're also, yeah, you're just opening up to new things emotionally. And that's, you know, that's starting a new beginning. Now, the committing portion of that, the 10 of Pentacles portion of that, could be that, you know, this new beginning has started, but there's not a lot of commitment here. I mean, somebody's not committing, or there's some sort of desire to commit. I don't think there's any desire to commit at all, but I do think that there's obviously something that someone wants in this. Obviously, they feel good. It makes this person feel good. But the avoidance of it is really kind of settling down. Like, I don't know if this person really wants to settle down. Because I think because their emotions change so much, the Knight of Cups and the underlying energy, that staying consistent is what's too risky. And the thing is, it may not just be that they want to be a player or anything like that. It could really just be that they're afraid to settle down and put their all into something. Which can honestly, which, you know, anybody can understand, that can be really scary. Putting all of your eggs in one basket, because that's what the 10 of Pentacles is doing. You put all your eggs in one basket, and it turns out to be actually okay. It turns out to be pretty awesome. You're happy with it, but you have to start from somewhere. You have to start from somewhere, and it's acknowledging those emotions, and you have the potential here. This taking a risk thing is a case in its own. The future is showing the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands talks about things moving on, moving forward, making great progress, and moving very fast. Okay. And I feel like with somebody, if someone actually took the steps to be in a relationship, which was, you know, which I'm saying is like somebody definitely decided to just commit themselves to the connection, things would progress. And I feel like even though there's something that started here emotionally, a lot of things are, you know, you can see that this will progress fast either way. But somebody is just not addressing the situation head on, and I think it's because they're emotional. They're not emotional. I think everybody's emotional involving this reading, but this is someone that is very soft and fudgy in the inside, and they're worried about that getting hurt. So the best path to follow is someone that's very compassionate, very open to love as well. But, you know, again, knowing what you want, being very nurturing, being very, you know, receptive of love. Because right now, you know what you want. This is the beginning of love. This is about you and your love. This could be you that's maybe avoiding things because you're not ready for commitment yet. You're just starting something new. You just started to open up and give yourself, you know, to be open to love, period. Like, you may just be trying to, you know, get comfortable with being in that kind of position. You know, may not try to open, you know, you're not trying to commit yourself. But the thing is that the Queen of Cups knows what she wants, and that's it. You know, there's nothing that's going to change her mind from that. And I think that's the case for some of you guys. Maybe you just have to commit to what it is that you love and trust your intuition and go with it. Orphaned. So orphaned indicates that there's a feeling that there's just, like, you know, you have to find your new clique because you don't really feel like you belong anywhere anymore, or you don't really feel like you belong with the people that you know, you surrounded yourself with for a while, and you may have to kind of find your own way in life. You have to find your new clique. But the only way for you to do that is to truly accept who you are, to truly accept what your emotions, not really about your emotions, but really accept who you are, all in all. Flaws and flaws that you see, that you consider flaws, because there's no such thing as a flaw. There may be quirks, there may be things that we don't like about ourselves, but those are all things that make us who we are. And it's accepting that difference, and that will help us find the people that really connect to us. Now, the Ten of Pentacles can also indicate family and friends. So you could be different. The situation may be is that you're ghosting from people that no longer resonate with you as your clique, as the people that are, they've been your friend, that had your back for some time. Maybe that's it, right? But you're going to find who really, has your back, who really supports you. But you do that by completely and utterly accepting everything that you are. And the Queen of Cups is good at accepting herself for everything that she is, even the dark parts, because she's compassionate and she knows that everyone comes from their own, and there's nothing really more that you can do about that. You just have to accept that. And you come from your own place as well, for air signs. You may feel like you don't connect with people today, but it comes from you not accepting yourself. And once you accept yourself 100%, if you guys have that issue, like I said, some of you guys may be just cool with accepting who you are and cool with finding your own clique, which the Seven of Swords, maybe that you guys just find your own way. That's cool. But for those of you guys out there that may be feeling like, isolated and alone and alien, accepting you for who you are, and those of you that haven't accepted yourself for who you are, this is the time to do it, because you'll find the people that will accept you for you. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, which just doesn't make sense with the Ace of Cups being there and all about healing and a new beginning and love and all that. Opening yourself up to love and healing, it's a good thing all over. But it takes a risk. You have to take a risk, except you for all of you. But all right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys soon. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care.